And welcome back to Big Time, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Ryan Stratus, your commentator for today, here for the last qualifier of Season 5 Ninja Sport Championship, as these athletes try to punch their ticket to Life Force coming up in just a few weeks out in Washington. All eyes on Bolingbrook, getting ready for the open division as we are standing by. Last couple checks on the course. We've got Krista Ganji is going to be the head judge today. Our lead judge, Michael Bellion, feeling under the weather, had to take the day and recover. So everybody check on old Mr. Bellion, see how he's feeling today, as the Ganji is going to be judging the action out there. And we've got a special guest in the booth helping out run things on the technical side, Mr. Max Lyons, who's been the intern for NSC, helping out at a couple live streams here at Big Time and the NSC elimination. Max, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Strat. Really excited to see how they're going to do this course today.
All right, man. I appreciate you being in here, helping out, switch the cameras, making sure things are running on a technical standpoint. As we are on standby, here's a look at the rules for how things work for the finals on day 2. Athletes will start with the hybrid course. They ran it yesterday. Top 15 athletes will try to make their way throughout the entirety of today. Top 12 move into speed. Top 8 move into burnout. Points will be added up across the board as they go. Tiebreaker will only come into play if their points are the same, and then it's based on how they've placed in some of those previous rounds to see who's going to move on. We have the look at the run order here real quick. Pull that open for you real fast. See who's going to be leading the charge. Jara Boyd is going to be first up based on their performance from yesterday on the hybrid and speed in the prelim round. Based is going to be basing how they run this course today. So Jara's leading the charge. Jackson, with the most points yesterday, is going to be closing things out as we go. So let's go ahead and go down to the floor. Our first athlete, Jara Boyd, standing by. Going here in just a minute, folks. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in over on YouTube. You're here with us on the live stream. As we're live, feel free to chime in on the chat. Let us know who you're here to support. Who are you cheering on? Hope to see in the later rounds. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Give us some feedback on how things are running. Appreciate all the support. It's a full house here in Big Time. And an exciting morning with the female division. Awesome runs to start the day. Now we're going to close things out. As the last few athletes try to qualify. Hybrid round, they'll have 4 minutes to get through as many obstacles as they can. They've got 10 today. 1 extra obstacle added. No clears happened yesterday during the prelim round. So a few changes to the course today. Will be a bigger challenge for the athletes to try to make it through. Slight adjustment to the final obstacle. And one more after that. Jara Boyd from Obstacle Academy going to swing his way in. As the lead runner has a big task to set the standard the rest of the field. As he works his way through. Switch grip grab there on the PVC sliders. Hopping his way across. Onto the skateboard lane. Running down the balance track, catching up to the skateboard without any issues. This obstacle here was increased in difficulty. A little further of a jump, no problem for Jara. Moved out about half a foot. Make that move a little harder. As well as the ice picks. Got a further distance to cover here. Still only one ice pick allowed. What tougher transition, but Jara makes light work of it. This move as well was increased, the big time drop. Going from a 13-foot platform down to a cliff ledge, flying forwards onto another, and Jara peels out on the back swing. Had one hand off as he tried to reach the ring. Missed it on the dismount swing forwards. Couldn't find that purchase on round 2. Takes a tough peel off there. And what started as an incredible run is he's now on the verge of not making it beyond this. They only get 3 retries per obstacle. Must wait a full 10 seconds for things to be reset. Third and final try. Jara finds the rings and gets out of there and stays alive. Managed to get through these yesterday. The piston plunge. Slight change. Pillar yesterday was in play to start, allowing them to use a little leverage with their feet, take some pressure off of the hands, but today that has been taken out and the distance for the dismount has been increased. He's still going to go for the big skip here. Swinging past that bar and sticking the landing. Must stay on. That is a finished platform for the Pistons and a start platform for the Do-Si-Do. Got to swing through, push that board where that carbon bonded foam is at, wait for that cliff ledge to swing around and grab both at the same time. Gets it on his first try. Yesterday, nobody was able to make this happen. It did make that move slightly closer with the trapeze to allow a little more accuracy on the catch. And right now, Jara, from being on thin ice after the big-time drop, is about to clear the hybrid. Got to do the turnaround. Can go from the sideways throw like that. But that is a spinning, angled, flying bar catch. And then they have to repeat that process for one more move. Last try for Jara. Tries to go off the center. One last one. He's already qualified, took first place back at Obstacle Academy. This is just going to help a run order position potentially at the championship. A great first run to kick things off in the open. Vital that he pushed the pace. Now the later athletes know what they have to do. Try to get a high enough score to be in that top 12 to move into speed. Michael Matthews standing by, swinging on in. Hopping his way across, coming out of Movement Lab San Dimas. All the way out in California. Working his way across, PVC sleeves, already qualified as well. Good switch grip grab. Usually gives me some trivia to try to guess for his runs. As he makes quick work, big jump across, clears the gap. And makes it through the increased distance on the ring grab. Yesterday's question was, which network did American Ninja Warrior originally air on? That was the trivia question of the day. I'll let the chat try to guess that for a little bit as he makes his way through quickly across the ice pick wall. I was able to figure that one out. I'm a Pretty old school guy, so I knew that answer right away. Check with him to see what the trivia question is today as he works his way over. With a big drop down. Hold on and swing through for the ring grab. So far, so good. Coming off of a pretty big win at Ninja Intensity, took third place there. He's trying to find these piston plunges. And swinging forwards. About 2 minutes remaining. Great time to this point. Every athlete gave this an obstacle a try yesterday and could not figure it out. Mr. Matthews almost gets it. You can see the challenge here is trying to time the rotation. Too much power of a push will cause it to spin right past you. Not enough. It won't be there when you try to grab it. Try number 2. Swinging in. Manages to hold on. Nicely done, Mr. Matthews. As Hunter goes off the tripod, get a little closer on the action. With a lot of time remaining, this is a great position for Mr. Matthews to be in. Hopping off, trying to find that next cradle. Switch grip grab, pretty vital. Try to prevent that bar from peeling off. Back grip. Carbon fiber bar. Pretty light, easy to manipulate. Oh, but the accuracy involved. Not easy. They have to stay on the circle portion of that rotating platform. Cannot go onto the blue square. Have to be accurate on this first move. Last attempt. And not quite able to figure it out. Nice try. Got there with less falls. And quicker than Jara. Once the scoreboard gets updated, that will reflect in a bit. As Tom Albertie, representing Hamden Ninja Academy, standing by, swing into action. Creator and owner of 111 Obstacles, Obstacle Design Company. Had some of his obstacles featured in Season 3 and Season 4 of NSC. Always great to see various athletes use some of their creativity to challenge the field of athletes as we work our way through the PVC sliders. Smooth move so far for Tom. For him chatting yesterday, might be here a couple extra days due to that blizzard coming through. Good little step off the platform. Keeping the feet up. There's a lot of snow coming through. Won't be able to go home. It's going to take some extra time here, potentially to train a big time post-competition. Nice pick through. Finding the leverage. Athletes are not having a problem here so far on the one that was hanging up a lot of athletes yesterday. Tom's 23rd time competing with the NSC. 8th time in the finals. Big toss across, easy grab on the way forwards, a little backswing. Just for some extra safety before finding the rings and the dismount down. Slight change on the pistons. No feet on the pillar, forcing more upper body. Be challenged. Further dismount, able to weave past that one bar. Stretch out the wrist a little bit. Or taking on the stopping point for everyone yesterday. Swinging in, let's see if we can find the precise timing. And hand placement almost there. Slight difference on this obstacle since no one got past it yesterday. They bumped that trapeze a little closer. Give them a little more hang time as that arm rotates around and able to figure it out on the second attempt. All chalked up, ready to go. Last obstacle being looked at once again. Line bar spin around. Goes for it, not quite there. Pops off a little soon. Try number 2, less than a minute. Rotates, not gonna take both sides as he tried to go for the move. Getting some tips from the sideline. Oh no, and you hate to see it. Just misjudged the entry point on the cradle up. Got there in 2:42.45 with one fall. See how important it is to try to get through this course cleanly. Up next is Oliver Luttman. First athlete out of this batch of athletes that hasn't qualified, so a lot of pressure right now for Oliver. This is his first time this season trying to qualify. His only opportunity to do so. Reins out of the grips gym. Working across the balance. Good strides as we prep for the run-up. Push off the pillar, covering the distance. And the swing down locked in. Just another day in the office for a lot of these athletes. Did this yesterday, and Oliver unfortunately just missed that reach over with the ice pick. You have to have some backwards pressure pushing away. That's why you see the athletes trying to lean out a little bit. Try to go to it too close. You won't have any real pull power as you try to get across and manages to hold on with one hand. Good adjustment there from Oliver. Chalks up again and begins to climb up to a giant cliff drop we'd have to take from the 13-foot platform. Ducking underneath that pit pillow a little bit, tried to get a hand on. Another attempt coming up. Big swing, manages to hold on that time. All about the release timing. Make sure that momentum is going to carry you straight to that cliff ledge. Just out of reach of that third piston.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, on you.
This is a big test of the wingspan and grip as you take those drops. Pushing forwards and finds his way through. Now staring down the old do-si-do. Push away and almost gets it on the first try. Try to recover that grip a little bit. Got some pretty forgiving pockets for the hands to catch in. But the tricky timing is what's getting the athletes yesterday and today. One last try for Oliver Luttman. Push and go! Almost held on with one hand. Just a little too quick of a rotation. Will stop his run there. Benjamin Tombers stepping up. Coming out of the Obstacle Academy. Also trying to qualify. Trains with Jara and Hunter out of Obstacle Academy. First ran into the sport of ninja after having to stay in a hotel for 6 months when a tornado came through and destroyed his family home. Ninja allowed him to have an outlet during that trying time. And here he is, 8 years into the sport. Made it into the finals back at Obstacle Academy. Got 9th place there. So has a little experience in the hybrid and speed rounds from earlier in this season. Hasn't quite made it into Burnout yet. See if we can make that happen today. And here we go. A little 1-foot landing, no problem, off of the rope swing. Goes low on the swing through. Taking a shortcut, trying to make quick work of these early obstacles. Get that switch grip grab ready for that red spinning bar. And dropping the skateboard down. Try to catch up to it just in time to find his stride. Quick tic-tac off that pillar makes short work of that increased distance. And now, Ice Picks being able to take one off of that cradle. Take it with you. Keep that leverage, and good job holding on. It's a pretty aggressive drop when you lose the purchase with your feet. So far, so good for Mr. Tombers. Big swing through, no problem on the catch. And now the piston plunge. Trying to swing those legs to help with the momentum. Don't rely too much on pull power only, but the dismount down, the hands slip a bit. Not able to get a full clear on that one. We'll have to retry from the start.
4, 3, 2, 1, on you.
And once again, back to where we just were. Trying from a different angle here, going for a wide grip instead. And we get it. Good job, good control. And back to the trivia question. Yep, somebody guessed it. It was the G4 channel. Esquire took it over for a little bit, then NBC bought the rights fully. That's where it's been ever since. For American Ninja Warrior back in the day. Benjamin looking for the swing around, not quite there. The G4 channel was an old video game and tech channel, had some cool shows on there. But Ninja Warrior was the main bread and butter for that channel. Benjamin building up that swing. Try number 2. Push away and not going to find it. He's got time for one last attempt. See Jara over there trying to cheer him on. And some beta when he can. And not going to be able to figure that one out. Fought through, fought hard. But the push through catch, still a challenging move to make. Phil Folsom standing by, coming out of the barn. Ready to go in just a second. Bill is already qualified. Longtime athlete with the NSC. 24th competition. Hopping his way through. 21st time making it into this round. As he's pulling his way across, going to try to make quick work of these early obstacles. Swipe it away. And find your way down the line. Running through, hopping up and over. Season 3 champion. Ooh, took a hard hit. Oh, look out, passing the ring off. Quick hands by Mr. Swanson, almost taking the ring to the face. As Phil gets reset. Try again. Seen a handful of athletes have a hard time finding that pivot point off the pillar. Now he is going to be working his way through these ice picks once more. Good hop across, good use of the feet to make sure keep that momentum going. Got some experience welding. Sure that comes in handy. Swings forward for that next ledge. Comes in handy when it comes to making new obstacles out there at the barn where he trains in his backyard. Well, they do a lot of competitions there. Great community building events. They host a yearly barn competition, and they're doing a barn junior competition coming up, so make sure you check out the barn and see what they offer. As Phil looking for the quick dismount. Matches, throws through, dodging that pillar, make sure that shoulder doesn't clip into it. Taking a chance to recover a little bit with this highly technical obstacle. Push the carpet away. Find that one cliff and then wait for the other. Almost manages to reach out for it. Just not a hard enough push. This is where you'll see the athletes try to dial in exactly how much power to push that ledge towards themselves. Try number 2 for Phil. Little more power, but a little too much. It clips him on the forearm, as he was in a good position for it on the turn. Third and final try for Phil. Pressure's on. Almost gets it, almost gets it. So still challenging the athletes. Remember, this run order was determined based off of the performances from yesterday. And this run order will stay the same as points are tallied up. Mjakamo standing by and swinging in, coming out of Surge Ninja. Working his way up. And swinging through. One of our Patreon members, you get to hear a little chat that Aaron had with Jackson Erdos during the Warm-Up Zone podcast. Be sure to give that a watch and listen in to see what these athletes have to say. As Aaron gets across smoothly on the balance. Oh no! A little slip off of the pillar. Another common occurrence. Athletes know they have to push a little harder off that pillar to get the distance. It's been increased by about a half a foot. Third and final try. Pressure's on. Aaron gets it. Was quick up to turn around last obstacle yesterday. But right now having to battle back after those 2 falls. Woo! Give it a little spin around. 360 for some style points. We're heading up for the big time drop. Lays out, catches no problem, and he's on out of there. Having the confidence to dive down to that ledge is what it takes to make sure that body is in the right position. Have that momentum carry you through, trying to twist around on the pistons a little bit. Be in a better position. Each one of these grabs. Higher up we go. And swinging through, sticks to landing. Mjakamo primed, trying to get through this with time to spare. Well, these last 2. Swings it around, gets hit on the elbow. That's what makes this a really difficult obstacle. Not too often you find obstacles like this have such a complicated mechanism. Like an invisible platform you gotta wait for, and he sticks it on the second try. Ooh, and just at the edge of the dismount platform. Ooh, close call. And not taking long to rest, wants to get right to it. Aaron hopping over, goes for the turnaround. Almost finds it. Listening to the sideline for little extra info, little extra encouragement. Try number 2. Final chance with what time he has left. And not quite able to get there. May have time. But we'll have to be quick. He'll only have about 5 seconds. Oh, got hung up on the top portion of the truss, not able to get the flying bar into a good horizontal position. But pushes way a little further up the leaderboard into 4th place, making it to that final obstacle with 3 falls in 3:02. Zack Keenan standing by, coming out of Strive, Ninja Fitness, family-owned Strive. He is standing by, ready to go. Working his way across. Take that low route on the ring swing through, making short work of the skyhook. Swiping away on the PVC sleeves. Switch grip locked in and dipping on out of there. Took first place earlier this season at Rock Solid Warrior. Second at Rise. Ooh, not going to get the one-handed save, though. Shake that off and try again. Finds it soundly that time. And right back to it, keeping the pace going. Ooh, feet slip a bit, hips into the wall. Going to adjust. Find that next cradle and get on out of there. Likes working on a lot of social media edits to help the gym grow. Strive. Always bring good amount of athletes to each of these competitions. Big toss coming up for Zack. Not quite there. Gets his hands to it. Not quite enough height. Make that cliffhanger hold. Climbing up for another attempt. Ooh, a tough peel out there. Next chance here, final attempt for Zack. Leans out, gets it that time. And we're staying alive. Finding his swing now on the pistons. Working his way across. Big swing through there to find that dismount platform. And with less than a minute to go, he's going to have to recover as much as he can. First attempt coming up. Taps at it, but not quite able to find it. He was close. Try number 2. He's got some time here for maybe a third attempt, but doesn't want to use it if he doesn't have to. There it is, folks. Looking over the shoulder for the dismount, trying to build up that swing. And sticks the landing. Oh, but rushes the jump up to that flying bar cradle. And that will do it for Zack Keenan. Coming up next, going to be Nathaniel Hanvu standing by. Getting going in just a second. Slight pause in the action, but we're getting ready to go once again. As Nathaniel Hanvu climbs on up, already qualified. Coming out of the Movement Lab Ohio location. Swinging his way in, dropping in, no problem across the rope swing. See what the approach will be here. On the sky hook, getting a little off axis with some of those moves, but we're okay. Big pulls, able to get through those PVC sliders quickly. And pole vaulting outside of the world of ninja. Coaching a lot as well, and talk about some hang time, single arm grab with style. Nathaniel Hanvu hanging tough out there as we got a couple more moves to make. Works as a coach out of the USA Ninja Challenge in Twinsburg, Ohio. Woo-hoo-hoo. Manages to save that. Clipped on the outside of the circle, but before he fell back, managed to find purchase. That's why it's important to have good foot placement on the rock wall. And here we go. Big swing coming up. Dropping in, finding that cliff ledge in the first attempt. Nathaniel took first place at the start of the season at Vitality Obstacle Fitness. Everyone that's qualified already will just help their run order position at the championship. Plus, all this extra experience of time on obstacles in this format goes a long way. As he is here clean, no falls to this point. Sub 2 minutes, do 2 obstacles. Van just put himself in a good position here to recover a little bit. He's got a big wingspan here. Let's see if we can just find the timing and the right amount of pressure to push onto that carbon bonded foam. Close on try 1. Asking for time. Doesn't take long to reset. Too much power on that one. Not able to twist around in time. So long gone are the days of static obstacles. Now it's a lot of swinging parts. This one, you gotta know how to change your direction mid-flight. Knowing how to let go of the trapeze, already be in a swinging position. Twist, have that air awareness. Find that ledge. Last attempt. Oh, Nathaniel. So close, fingers were on for a second and just popped off. Not able to maintain the grip. Quick to that point with no falls. Puts him into 6th place right now. Tyler Smith climbing up. Technician. Ready to put in work. 23rd appearance with NSC. 20th time in the finals. Very experienced when it comes to competing at this level. Hopping his way through, looking for the PVC sleeves now. Swipe and go. part of the barn crew, as we just trot our way across the balance without any issues. Quick tic-tac off the pillar. This time last year, him and a few others came directly from Dubai. Similar situation this year. Only been home for a couple of days. Wasn't a direct flight this time. Able to recover some. Potentially still dealing with a little jet lag and potential obstacle soreness as he finds his way across the ice pick wall. Dubai Games out there. Pretty cool annual competition they've been doing. Team-based obstacle race. Tyler staring down the big toss coming up. Covers the distance comfortably. As we go right into the Pistons. No rest required. As we're dropping down, powerful pulls. Matches and swings through straight to the corner. Wisely grabbing on to the truss there that's in play. Make sure we can stick the landing. Mimicking the motion required for the do-si-do. Gives it a little push and almost finds it on his first try. Took first place back at Rise at the Warehouse earlier in the season. Another tap and gets it that time. It was slowly coming his way. Able to reach out, find that grip. And just like that, able to get to the last obstacle with only one fall. Just a few seconds faster than Michael Matthews. Gonna put him in the first place right now.
I'm really excited to see Tyler do this. I feel like he's one of the few that can get through this obstacle really nicely. It's very technical, and we know Tyler's really good at all that technical stuff.
There you go,
So
just like you said, Mr. Lyons. He is on his way. Just needs this next cradle. Won't slip off. Goes backwards for the dismount and hits the buzzer, and that'll be it. Tyler Smith, the technician, coming through, gets the clear. Celebrating with the rest of the barn crew on the sidelines. And I'm sure we'll have to hear a word from him here in a second with Mr. DeGangi.
Tyler!
I'm sure he's happy about that. So let's go down to the floor and hear from Tyler Smith.
All right, everybody, Tyler Smith just stepping off the course. You got the clear. How we feeling?
I'm feeling so happy after yesterday's run and a little mess up on the skateboard. I'm happy to put it all together and get past that 180 obstacle. It was a lot of fun, though.
Yeah, well, talk to me. Last year, you came from Dubai straight to this competition. This year, same thing. How's the jet lag? How you doing?
Bro, my sleep schedule has definitely changed. Waking up a lot earlier than I usually do, which means I get tired a lot earlier too. But I mean, thankfully today I'm competing a little bit earlier, so I mean, it's not too bad.
Yeah, well, dude, amazing job on the hybrid. We got speed, a pretty epic burnout coming up. Which one are you looking forward to more?
Honestly, the burnout looks sick with it, with the cliffs in the air, which I'm really happy about that. But I mean, speed I've been liking a lot more recently, so yeah. I can't wait to do both.
Well, dude, good luck the rest of the way. Awesome job on the clear.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Nice job.
Nice work out there, Tyler. Able to figure it out. So staying strong in the first place position right now. As we are standing by, Gavin Obey. Ready to go down to our final 5 runners. Gavin's driving his way through. Coming out of Ascend. Working his way up onto the sleeves. Going to link these moves all the way across. Short work for Gavin as we look for the board. Don't let it get away from you quite yet. It's the thumbs up and strides on across. No problem with the tic-tac off the pillar. It's only his 6th NSC competition, 4th time making it into the finals. Oh no! And we lose the ice picks. This one move off of the silent ninja hold can be a bit tricky as you're trying to build up enough momentum to cover the distance mid-flight to the foot platform, but then remembering to lift up enough, take the ice picks off, and there we go, able to adjust. Still has to cover a little ground. Flying into that last ring. We are finding our climb up. Over for the big time drop. Tossing his way through. Flying through the air with the greatest of ease. Gavin Obey looking for the dismount. And a couple extra swings. Or finding his footing. Now it's back to all hands. Big reach up. Wingspan to be tested a bit. And looking for the big pull through here for the dismount. Goes to the corner but loses the swing power. Not sure what happened there. He had a hard time following through. He's checking the side of his hands. There's a bit of a pinch potential. And the grip might be affected by it. He's looking down, checking it a bunch. Hopefully he's okay. As we're trying to recover. Our 3rd and final attempt, taking a little more rest. See if he tries to change the approach here. Sliding down, able to work his way back up. Grip is just out of there, not able to recover on the pistons. The change from yesterday, making it a bit more challenging to get through that one. Pillar is not in play. Yesterday they were allowed to utilize their feet a bit to get onto the obstacle and work through the first 2 pistons, get in more comfortable position. Not today. Gavin was our last athlete of this wave, hoping to qualify still, as the remaining 4 have already made their way high enough on the leaderboard from previous competitions. Cody Benway is going to try to find his way through this course. Quick swipes across, representing Ninja Mania. 19th competition for him. No problem on the strides through. And the tic-tac off the pillar. Easy reach for Mr. Benway. Took 2nd place back at Ninja Intensity a couple weeks ago. And right now attacking this early portion of the course with aggression. And a big swing and a big grab. Cody able to follow through, find landing. Now that wingspan will be tested, along with the grip. Doubles up on the first. Try to build up that momentum for these drops. Be ready for that sudden shock to the system as you drop down each pillar, and he swings on through for the dismount. Minute 45. Lots of time remaining. Already going for the touch and go on the push away. He gets it on his first attempt. Cody having a great run. Gets the turnaround, sticks the landing. Crowd coming alive. He's had a great season this year. Made it to the finals multiple occasions. Opportunity here to get a full clear. Oh, but peels off, rolls off just a bit on the spin around. And opting for a different approach. Gonna try to go backwards and then end up facing forwards on the rotation perhaps. Loses the grip. I like the creativity. Athletes have a very tight set of rules per obstacle. They're still allowed to try to work within those rules to be creative and find a way through. Cody almost had it. Such a great run. But not quite able to find the clear. Final three athletes. Buckle up, time to go full throttle. Emmett Kersner standing by. Coming out of Cedar Falls at Ninja U. Striding his way across, looking for the ring swing right now. Big fan of these hybrid style courses. Switch grip grab locked in and dismounting down. Started back at the NSC Youth Division way back in Season 1. Finds the balance board without any issues. Competed once back in Season 4 at Obstacle Academy. And has been swinging for the fences here in Season 5. Took second place at Obstacle Academy earlier this year. Second qualifying event for him this season. And he's in a prime spot to try to get another podium finish today. As we look for the big time throw. My goodness gracious. Pretty big peel out. Pillows to the rescue. Gonna have to shake off that scary fall and try to lock in once again. Big toss, manages to hold on that time. Really impressive that these athletes can just stare down a scary obstacle like that, have a fall that jolts the system. But then they just like, all right, I'm good. Let me go right back to it. Slipping down a bit, loses the grip on the pistons. Checking the chalk, making sure he's okay. On to the grip. Trying to lock off a little bit, hold high when he can. To brace for that drop on these pistons. Gotta squeeze through. This is what he's hearing from the crowd on the sidelines. Big pull and makes it happen. Got about a minute and some change to work with. Working our way on to the 180. Push and go. We almost had it. Pings off the board a bit. A little impact on the wrist. We'll shake that off and try again. Reaching for it, almost had it. Hands were there. Oof, yeah, you can see he's wincing a little bit. Pain starting to kick in. Adrenaline can only take so much of that away. Third and final try, and he makes it happen. Digging deep. 15 seconds, he's got to rush into this. Pressure's on. Only one try with the time remaining, and that will do it. Worked his way through a little further into it. Puts him in the 7th place. Jay Lachey on the way. Coming out of Obstacle Ninja Academy down in Orlando, Florida. Big swing out. Looking for the swipes. No problem there. Finding his footing here on the balance rails. Quick hop across, no problem. Made it to every championship. Ooh, but a quick rollout. I'm going to try to reset and try again. Made it into day 2 12 times, and now we're having a hard time right now on this tic-tac off the pillar. A lot of pressure here for Jay. Oof, man. High stress early on for Jay's run. Very experienced athlete. American Ninja Warrior competitor. Team USA out there, competed on Ninja Warrior Germany. Trying to find the leverage here. On the ice pick and quick dismount. Try to make up for some of that lost time. Working our way down on the big swing through. Jay Lachey coming up short on the toss into it. Timing here has got to be picture perfect on the release. Your grip and your guts being tested up there as your nerves are pretty tested at that height. Jay able to figure it out on try 2. Quick pull-throughs. Climbs outdoors, good bit. V10 climber, great grip, but no problem on the piston plunge. As we're looking for the push away 180. Whoa, coming in hot. Trapeze getting a little tangled up as Parker takes a few spins to get it back reset. And again, a little too much power from Jay as he's trying to fly his way into it. One last try. Can we make it happen here? Needs to get this. And not going to get past the 180. And our final runner standing by. Season 4 champ Jackson Erdos. Ready to close out this wave. Out of the Gravity Forge. Taking a seat for a second as we're having a look, and we'll be right back to the action. All right, folks, we're ready to go here in just a second. Jackson Erdos standing by. Seeing if there's any final questions for our judge of the day, Mr. DeGangi. Lucas helping out with the chalk out there for Mr. Jackson. As the course is set, timer is ready. Season 4 champ moving into action. Coming out of Ninja Intensity with a first place victory. Ripping a Gravity Forge. Jackson trying to keep that momentum rolling into the championship in just a few short weeks. Striding across. Makes that dismount down. Quick tic-tac and almost misses with the other hand. Decides to just trust that one arm strength. Makes it work. And staying strong so far, making a way through, hopping off, making quick work of the ice picks. Took first place back at Ascend, first place at Intensity. Putting them into final run order position. Oh my goodness. Peel Out City. He's okay, does a almost full flyaway. Double check on him, make sure he's all right. He says, yep, let me handle it, boss. I'm getting right back to it. Jackson all business. Catches on that time soundly. We'll shake off that scary fall. Stand strong with the grip as we pull through the Pistons. Your Patreon member, you can hear a little bit from Jackson and his guest on the podcast, the warm-up zone, Aaron Mjakamo. Got to sit down and have a little chat the other day. As he is swinging his way towards that carpet-bonded foam and finds the angle just right. And here we go, staring down the final obstacle with a lot of time remaining. Has to get it on this one in order to bump ahead of Tyler Smith. Pressure's on. Right on the corner, able to make it work. One more spin around. Taking his time. Eases his way into it. Powerful turnaround, and there it is, Jackson Erdos. After a high-pressure moment with that flyaway, peel out, able to adjust, fight for it, and get the clear, bumping into first place. What a run. We're going to go hear from Jackson on the floor with Mr. DeGangi.
You can stay right there.
I'm doing flips now.
All right, we're standing by with Jackson. The death drop, dude. What happened out there?
Yeah, as soon as I caught it, I was like, oh my gosh, my arms are way too bent. And I was completely fine. It definitely shook me up a little bit. You know, I'm not that much of like a flipper, but I'm trying to be Ryan Wilmoth out here.
Of all the awards you're going for at NSC Honors, I didn't think Peel of the Year would be added to the list, but I feel like we have to at this point.
Yeah, exactly. I don't have any words for that, I'm not going to lie.
Well, okay, talk to me about the rest of the course. We didn't see anybody clear this yesterday. We moved it in a little bit. How different did it feel?
It felt a little bit different, but like at the same time going into it, I had no idea what to expect. I just kind of hoped and prayed that it would be there. Luckily it was, and I was able to get on my first try, because if I hadn't, I would have had 2 falls, which would put me in second place.
Yeah, you knew when you landed on that platform that you had to get through on that attempt because Tyler Smith sitting in first place. What's the pressure like on a final obstacle like that? What are you feeling in the moment on the starting platform?
It's hard to say because you see Tyler get something and he makes it look really easy. He's like the most skilled athlete of all time. So going into that, I'm like, oh, I don't know what the move is here. But I think my sides were barely on. So I was like, oh my gosh, let me fix this right away. But super fun obstacle. A lot of different techniques you can do with it too. So really sick.
Well, dude, congratulations. It's a great run and good luck on Speed and Burnout.
Thank you so much.
Nice job.
Yeah, what a run. Here's a quick look at that. Oh. Might have to, not going to play through for us, but that's okay. You can check it back on the live stream later on, but what a run from Jackson. Incredible job. Here's a look at the leaderboard brought to you by the Bucket of Chalk. Top 12 athletes moving on. See here, Benjamin Talbers going to make his way through into the speed round. Jackson and Tyler sitting in first and second. Cody not too far behind. Let's see how the rest of the speed plays out for the added points. Move into the top 8 in the Burnout. We'll have to say farewell to Oliver Luttman, Jay Lewis, and Gavin Obey. So nice try, gentlemen. More action coming y'all's way in just a bit. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Thanks for all our Patreon supporters as we are getting set for speed right now. Back in just a bit.
Ninja Sport Championship is brought to you by Olo, Michelin-grade no-slip shoes you can rely on for even the most difficult jumping spider. Electric Enzo virtual coaching, one-on-one virtual sessions with one of the best athletes in the game. Electrify your training. Silent Ninja, products ranging from custom obstacles to truss and accessories with quality you can trust. Remember, the K is silent. Biaggi Bros, supply chain and logistics with state-of-the-art warehousing across the U.S. DGS, obstacle manufacturer with lines designed by some of the best ninjas in our sport. Ninja Strong, designs and manufactures professional-grade obstacles from training gyms to backyard setups. Their mission is to inspire the next generation. Barbados Ninja Throwdown, an unbelievable competition in one of the most beautiful locations. You do not want to miss this Ninja Family Vacation competition. Sign up now for 2026. AD Obstacle, father-son duo taking their passion for the sport to creative obstacle design at AD Obstacle on Instagram. And Ninja Master, because scoring your competition shouldn't be an obstacle. Celebra Family Restaurant, supporters of the Ronald McDonald House, consider donating today. Special thank you to the Shields and Voz family for their support, and Bucket of Chalk, the official chalk sponsor of NSC. Reach into the bucket and grab some chalk today. Check out the NSC store. Our Season 5 tour shirts are up and available now. We've also got a lot of other sweet, sweet merch, so go online and check it out.
From the secret factory in an unknown corner of the world, Bucket of Chalk is coming to you handmade, perfectly balanced, and made with love.
Hi, my name's Enzo Wilson, but you might know me as Electric Enzo. Do you have an at-home ninja rig, but you struggle with knowing what to train? Or maybe you live too far from a gym to go all the time? Well, that's where I come in. I offer virtual one-on-one ninja coaching. I absolutely love coaching you guys, and I work with anyone regardless of age, experience, or equipment. Your training will be personalized to your specific goals. Head to electricenzo.ninja or call the number on screen to book a free strategy call today. I'm so excited to work with you guys, and let's level up you or your kids' ninja game.
You don't fail because you're not strong enough, or fast, or reactive enough. You don't fail because of traffic or people or weather. You fail because you don't trust yourself to make it.
Ninja Strong was started at home, built by a family who lives this sport. A family willing to build for the next generation of ninjas. Not just to build obstacles, but to build confidence, courage, and determination. Because today's grit becomes tomorrow's greatness. Family built, Ninja Strong.
Silent Ninja builds the same competition-grade obstacles the pros train on, right in your backyard or gym. Obstacles designed by elite athletes take your training to the next level. Use code NSC10 to get 10% off your purchase this weekend only.
What's up, ninjas? We're excited to tell you more about our Bucket Mania competition. This event is 4 days long. The first 2 days, July 30th and 31st, is our 6th Pro Bucket of Chalk competition, bringing back the 4-stage traditional format that we all love so much.
August 1st and 2nd will be Mini Bucket. Last year was incredible watching the next generation of athletes coming out. This year, everything will be bigger and better.
Sign up is on screen right now, and we'll see you there.
Check out AD Obstacles, Inc., father-son team of Aiden and Dave McLaren, taking their passion for the sport and turning it into creativity by designing and manufacturing custom ninja obstacles and rigging in Ontario, Canada. DM for pricing at AD Obstacles on Instagram. From registration to scoring and event setup to league administration, Ninja Master has been dedicated to delivering the best community experience possible for the athlete, parent, fan, gym, and league. If you need help in creating and maintaining a regional ninja league, or you're involved in a different sport that could use the kind of comprehensive system that Ninja Master provides, reach out, ninjamastersoftware.com. And welcome back, everybody. We are getting ready for speed. Top 12 athletes here and ready to go. Jara Boyd still on the lead run order position to set the pace. Retry system still in play. They fall anywhere, they have a 5-second reset time. Gotta go back if they fall anywhere. Quick pull-throughs for Jara. Trying to find his way around that pillar. Up and over we go. Sideways boards got to be utilized before getting onto that next board. Up and down, through the up and down, through Lachey's. Cat grab scramble, no problem there. Big swing up. On to the rings, getting a little squirrely, looking for that next board. Kicking over on to the pipe crossing. Gonna try to Lachey his way across and make quick work of that. Huge jump in a pop vault up to the trampoline. Gonna go to the far side of the step. Gonna try to pull powerfully through to the dismount down. Finishing around 38 seconds. 35 seconds. Have the official time here in a second. Jara sets a time of 35.79 to lead the charge. Michael Matthews standing by, ready to go. Pulling through those first few cliff ledges, going into a little bit of a sideways approach on the Lachey's across. Into the battering ram we go, onto the unstable bridge. Quick sideways throw, bouncing his way across those Lachey's once more. Into the cat grab scramble, no problem there. Into the big pull off of the trapeze to drop on down. Find those bars in hand, work your way across. Going a little Donkey Kong Jr. style as we work our way up onto the pillar for the rope grab. Getting tangled up a little bit, dropping down to the front side of that trampoline, making the grab, tossing his way over to the block, and almost a sub 30-second time. Excuse me. It was a sub 30-second time, 27.18. What in the world? Mr. Matthews. Or excuse me, 31.5. Getting so excited back here. Speed, one of my favorite style of courses to call. Albertie. Taking off, big jump out, only going to utilize 2 of those ledges, or pulling his way on to those bars, getting off and swinging through onto the unstable bridge. We go, nice work here, going through onto the cat grab wall. Finding the momentum on the swing up over. A little bit of a backswing required there, going to slow him down just a little bit before finding his rhythm. Quickly through, weaving his way around those poles onto the big pop vault. To the drop down, big swing up, going to the front side of the devil step, pull through for another quick dismount down. 31.68. Times are getting fast today. Not even giving me enough time to pull up the times from yesterday from the prelim speed round. Have a look. Back up we go. Tomber's making his way across right now. Coming out of Obstacle Academy, going, ooh, a little too much force. Mistimed that swing through. Not going to get the battering ram to the unstable bridge sideways grab. Figures it out that time. Now he's got to work back from that penalty. Round the cat grab would go on to the big pull up. Over and down, trying to find the bar work here. Gonna lachey his way through, but not pull through hard enough. He's got to go back. From the pillars, start on the cat grab board. Doesn't have to go through the trapeze again. Taking a little more controlled approach. As he is finding his way over onto the drop down. Reaching forwards and big pull through for the dismount. Heels up. And finishing out at 111.49. Tough fall out there for Benjamin. Bill Folsom coming up now. At a time yesterday of 39.72. Let's see how we can adjust through a little quicker today. Big pull-throughs there on the first few laches. Battering ram flying through, going to make quick work of the unstable bridge, heading on over to the cat grab wall. Shimmying over, quick sprint up at trapeze. A drop on down, takes a little hit on the pillar, but he's okay. Adjust for it. Finding the rhythm once again, goes for that bar for a quick mid-air pull-through. Pop vault up that wall, look for that trampoline pinging off of it to that last step. Pull through for the buzzer, finishing at 30.81. 9 full seconds faster. Master of speed, Mr. Folsom. And Mjakamo standing by, getting ready to go. At a time of 41.49 yesterday. And we're off. A couple ledges grabbed before pulling his way across. Linking those laches best we can. Pull through style attempts. Nice quick move off the battering ram to get into the cat grab scramble. Nice work shimmying across. Pulling up and over onto the rings overhead, dropping down onto the cat grab wall, looking for the next couple of bars, swinging his way underneath, making sure he doesn't catch his face on that tail end of the climb through, all the way up onto the trampoline we go. Big swing forward, looking for that dismount to the buzzer at 30.4. Faster and faster these athletes are going. Mjakamo finds a way. Almost 11 seconds faster. Zack Keenan standing by. And going to start his run, flying his way through. Finding his rhythm here. Quick slide through the battering ram. Nice landing there. 1 foot onto the vault box, into that cat grab scramble. No problem there. Onto the dismount, into the trapeze bar we go. Making his way across. Not quite going to get there. And looking for that swing around. Ooh, Zack getting a little squirrely out there, trying to make up for that lost time. I'll have to slow it down a little bit. And still pick it up here. Get a sub-minute time. On to the last step we go. Pulling through and gets a time around 49 seconds. 48.6 for Zack Keenan. Nathaniel Hanvu standing by. Time of 34.15 yesterday. Big leap off the start platform. 2 cliffs is all he needs as he swings his way through. Angling those dismounts to find that next obstacle in hand. Scrambling across. Moving in to that trapeze. Big swing up. Going through. Making that momentum smooth as we go through. Onto the bars as we look for that big hop up. Tall man gets that jump up, no problem. Goes straight into those 2 rings. Monkey bars his way across into the dismount. Down, Nathaniel Hanvu. 28.2 official time for Nathaniel Hanvu. Stomping his way off the course. Battle cry after he hears the official time. What a run. That is going to be tough to beat. Tyler Smith, let's see what you got. 33.34 yesterday. Making his way across the cliffs, into the bars, dropping his way down, working his way around to the corner, on to the battering ram, finding his way quick up and off of that sideways hold. Cat grab's done, sprinting into the trapeze, over onto the rings for a quick transition, over onto the floating bars. Looking for the pull through here, single arms it, no problem there. Grip strength. Staying strong. Quick little hop up, climb up, dropping down. Going to try to ping through as fast as we can. Got to have a backswing here to ensure we get the distance covered. 30.82 official time for Tyler Smith. About 3 seconds faster there. Cody Benway at a time of 33.64. See where we can improve upon yesterday. It's a tough move to make as he slides his way through. No problem. Not going to utilize that sideways board. Taking some powerful moves out there to try to find some shortcuts. Looking for some double-handed grabs. And big climb up here. Going to drop on down. Fly his way through onto the second ring and get that kickback to get the dismount down. 30.1 for Cody Benway. About 3 seconds faster. Amazing to see these athletes able to dial in, get quicker times from yesterday, knowing the pressure is on in order to make it into Burnout. Emmett Kersner. Standing by, ready to go full throttle. Emmett working his way through. No problem on those quick laches there. Into the battering ram we go, sliding down the track. Quick sideways grab on the board overhead. Up, down, laches knocked out. No problem with that cat grab shimmy. Up and over, full extension on the arms. We're A-OK. Looking for the grip here to be tested as we swing our way through. Bars overhead. Nice landing, sprinting over onto the pillar in the rope climb. Looking for the drop down, over onto the last few rings. Far reach on that double step for the corner of the platform. Diving for the platform at 33.2 for Emmett. Final runner for the speed, Jackson Erdos, at a time of 32.32 yesterday. And we're off. Jackson jumping up, high hold on those cliff ledges to pull his way through powerfully on the cliffs. Dropping on down, looking for the battering round. Quick hop across, peeling off, but he's okay as he hits that dismount platform, shimmying across like Spider-Man in the back alley. Looking through these rings, trying to swing his way down, leaning over onto the bars to find that way through quickly and dismounts down. Looking for the climb up here. Going to be a quick pop vault up to the side, no rope needed. Dropping down the trampoline, a little off to the side, hits the blue, but he's okay. Going to go straight to that devil step, pull his way down, hit the buzzer. 27.9 for Jackson Erdos. First in hybrid, first in speed. Got to go here from the man down on the floor with Mr. DeGangi. What a run.
You can hang out over here. This way. We're getting to know each other pretty well down here, huh?
Yeah, I've done this a couple times, I feel like.
Dude, 27 seconds. I mean, talk to me. What was the difference between yesterday and today?
I feel like just throwing my body at all these obstacles a little, like 5% harder, you know, that adds up over time. And like going into things, knowing that I've done them before and I can do them a little bit faster. I mean, there's probably 8 obstacles, so every single thing, clean it up a little more, I can get it done.
Yeah, I mean, it was extremely clean, and I especially think like the sprint here, I felt like you just went into another mode, but you did get a little like hung up on the trampoline, at least from my perspective.
Yeah.
Did you feel that?
So I did, but my plan was always use both rings because if you could adjust the last one, it's a long pullback. So yesterday I hit 1 ring, 2 ring, was able to go right away. So I knew that I would rather go fast on the big block and be a little slow on the tramp than vice versa.
Well, we got Burnout coming up. The Burnout goes up to the ceiling. How are we feeling about it?
I'm feeling great. This has been the hardest training month of my entire life. Like, nothing I want more is that back-to-back finals win, and I really do think I have what it takes, and I'm ready to put that to the test on this Burnout. I only have 1 Burnout clear, you know. We were just talking about NSC honors. You know, I'm not on the ballot for Burnout athletes.
Not yet,
so,
not yet.
Yeah, hopefully after this one we'll see what happens.
All right, we'll get the clear. Maybe I'll throw you on there. But good luck, dude. It's so much fun to watch, and can't wait to see it.
Thank you so much.
Nice job, dude.
An incredible job out there. Great work, athletes. Go ahead and pull open the leaderboard. Have a look how things stand right now going into the Burnout round. Top 8 will be moving on. Bill Folsom in there, standing by to lead the charge as the first runner. I'll have to say farewell to Jara, Emmett, and Zack, and Ben. Valiant effort, gentlemen, as we are looking for who is going to be the winner today. Jackson, 2 first-place finishes. Staying strong in first place. Cody Benway in second. Trying to run them down in Burnout. Let's see how it goes. Back in a bit. And welcome back, everybody. We are moments away from closing down the day here in the open division. Final 8 athletes ready to go. Here's a look at that leaderboard brought to you by the Bucket of Chalk. As our cameras are set, want to follow along with the leaderboard as it's updated. Head over to ninjasportnetwork.com to keep up with all the points as they're added up. See some questions in the chat about who is going to be qualified from this, since all these athletes in the top 8 here at Burnout are already qualified. Usually it depends on the number of athletes that have already made it to the championship. And I will have to confirm with DeGangi on how far down we're going. The list this year, we've gone down to 5th and 6th place across the board. I think we've gone as low as 8th place now with the female division earlier today. So we'll see what the official word is from DeGangi in a bit, and I'll make that announcement during the awards ceremony. So it won't be just like at the 8th place position from the female category this morning, not just the 8th place position from today, but across the entirety of the qualifiers down the line. So if they made 8th place somewhere else down the line, they'll be qualified for the championship. We'll find out what the official number is in a little bit. So this Burnout course, if you watched this morning, female division, these athletes had to start with harnesses because there's a route they have to take at the very end of the course that sends them up to the rafters, and they'll be swinging from the rooftops, looking for that final touch point. In a bit of a high-pressure moment where, if you're familiar with what a Via Ferrata route is, some hiking routes where you're harnessed in, you've got a clip, 2 clips down a wire line. You unclip the lead onto the next point, and then you clip in the one behind it. Continue your path down the line. These athletes will have to do that on the last half of cliffhangers in order to make it to the final touch point. So high pressure moment, a very rare, challenging setup here by the big time team. And Michael Matthews is standing by, ready to lead the charge on the Burnout. Up we go, and he's making quick work of these first few obstacles. Starting off with the spines into the cannonball swings. Staying straight armed when we can to conserve that pull power for later. On to the bogies. Notice the number of touch points they have to acquire. Burnout rules, they don't have any rest points for their feet. It's all hands all the time. 41 touch points as we try to traverse our way through this back line of obstacles. Some pretty tricky switch grip grabs they have to make on these cubes. Gotta go style cliff ledges. There aren't any lips there. It's just a slope that they have to traverse across. Taking some canes down the line. Testing that grip. 5-minute time limit is what they have to work with. The only time that they can recover is from a dead hang position. Once they get to that red tape section off to their right, closer to the camera, that's when they have a mandatory 10-second rest period for the belay team to harness them in, clip them in. Both hands there, 10 seconds. Gotta wait it out and shake it out. Parker and Ethan on belay. Ethan, belay certified. Used to climb at Earth Treks out in Colorado. Now at First Ascent here in the Chicago area. Mr. Matthews working his way up the rings. And here we go. Stressful moment. Next big rest point is going to be that middle section. Got some cliff ledges that get in throughout the route. Can he make that big reach? You can see these tiny ledges here. They're crimp holes, and he pops off and drops down. 31 touch points. 2 minutes, 27 seconds. Knew he had to rush the pace a bit on the low ground portion. Try to set a fast time as the lead athlete. Tom Albertie focusing up the pre-run ritual, getting in the zone. Been very close multiple times. Make it into day 2 this season. It's often high enough on the leaderboard to help test the night prior to the finals. This time, all about trying to get through these obstacles. No testing this time around. Staying calm and collected right now. You've got a great setup for upper body endurance out of the Hamden Ninja Academy and other Ninja Academy locations. You know, they're doing the Team Ninja Association Season 2 solely at one of the Ninja Academy locations. They've just set it up for a really cool all-season-long competition. I think they had it postponed this weekend due to the blizzard coming through. Right now, Tom's focusing up on NSC as we make our hops across. On now to the bird boxes. Big skip there, no need. Go to those ledges if you don't need them. If you feel you have that power to throw your way across, may as well take those skips. Cane Lane knocked out. Staying relaxed. Using more of the shoulder muscles here. Trying to save some of that pull power required on the cliff line. Getting up the rings can be pretty exhausting. Clip 1, clip 2, locked in. Belay team making sure safety is of the utmost importance. Pulling our way up, almost like mimicking a invisible ladder, as you have slight one-arm pulls here and there. Got a straight bar if needed. Rest and chalk up again if you want to, but Tom's going for it. Got a crimp here, hold tight. Goes for a crossover move and doesn't get it. Had he have gotten that cross off, would have been able to swing through with the trail hand, potentially reaching the rest bar where it would have been up to the athlete to switch over their own carabiners, which we haven't seen yet today. Those tiny ledges put there with purpose to ensure the athletes will have the grip strength, make those clip changeovers. Bill Folsom on the move now. Swinging his way through. Finding his angle here, a little off axis, but able to adjust. Cannonball Alley used to be a semifinals American Ninja Warrior obstacle, but now it's like a warm-up route for these athletes as we hop our way through. Single arm, swing throughs, double up when needed. Phil's got a burnout clear in the past. Big swing underneath the truss. Trying to maintain that momentum as we go. Just chalk up with what he's got on the pants. No extra time wasted. Finding the chalk bucket. As he is moving through at a great pace. Let's see if he decides to skip or go to the next. Going to static move. Cross those few ledges. Trains out of the barn. Working on over to the canes now. Trying to relax and recover as we traverse the truss. Takes the chance to get one last handful of chalk before making the climb. And here we go, clips in. Gotta wait that 10 seconds.
6, 5, 4,
Ready to go.
2, 1, on you.
Up and at it we go, Phil. Taking the double-handed pull power here. Making the belay team work. Keep that slack out of the way. Getting a little twisted up. But gets the bar in hand. Giving him a chance to shake out. Previous athletes didn't opt for that route. Wanted to get right into that cliff ledge. Phil putting that dead hang training, that hangboard training they've got at the barn to the test. You train for this kind of stuff. You don't know what kind of challenge you'll have to face at these NSCs, and this is quite the challenge. They have to make big swing into it. Tiny ledges coming up. Crimping for it and tried to bump over. Couldn't quite get there. Good fight from Phil. Puts him into second place in the burnout right now with a time of 2:53 to the 32nd touch point. Aaron Mjakamo standing by. As the snow starts to pick up outside, we are only heating up in the burnout. Swinging our way through, pulling our way across these cannonballs, finding the grip on the top, threading the needle. Big swing through the bogies, only going to use one there. Great move. Try to conserve some of that finger strength or the later obstacles. Quick tap of the pants to chalk up mid-flight. Good rotations out of Aaron. Big swing underneath, going to double up on that cliff for a little extra safety. Had some great runs today. Try to make our way through the back alley here. Popping across onto the floating cliffs. Big Lachey to go ahead pass on that last one. Couple of cane maneuvers. Ooh, careful. A little squirrely. Hanging a little low on the canes. Got to be mindful of the feet. Just in case they tap down on the ground, you don't want to be called out on a technical this deep into a burnout. And here we go. Shaking out a bit as we approach the make or break moment. The extra pressure being harnessed in, dealing with a little extra gear. Swing back and forth here, going to take some time to make sure they're good. Flipped in. And the belay is locked in, ready to go. Aaron taking some extra time to shake out before beginning his ascent. Working his way up about 24 feet to the ceiling. Looking for these next few ledges, going to shake out some more on that ring. Feeling comfortable on that. Not needing to go that extra pull height to the bar. We'll still have to pull up a little bit to get onto that first ledge. 3 minutes into it. Here we go. First couple pre-forgiving ledges. We're getting to these thin ones. Pinky popping off already. Gonna try to pull through to get to the bar. Oh my goodness, ragdolls. Aaron really trusting the gear out there. Valiant effort from Aaron Mjakamo, trusting that belay team to toss himself to potentially another touch point. Getting some final confirmation out there for Nathaniel Hanvu before we get going. And here we go, Nathaniel Hanvu begins his burnout run. Working his way across. This deep into the run order. He's had a chance to see a couple other athletes go. Time to figure out what your approach will be. Do you try to rush to the furthest point on the course? A little faster than the other athletes? Or do we take our time and try to conserve that strength? And you're looking confident as we are swinging our way through, keeping the arms straight. Heading into the slopers on the cubes. It's the toss across. Third box is in hand. Gonna take an elbow to the last box and be okay as we swing on through. Nathaniel a little taller, he's got to keep the knees bent here. Clean through the canes. Oh, we lost. Tell me we lost feed. So we lost the feed on the main cam for a second, folks. Sorry about that. We got to try to get an angle on it. Oh. All right, he's back. All right, cool. Lost it for a second, folks, but we got him in the action on the climb up. And you're working his way up, going to try to relax here and shake out some more. Not taking a lot of time to recover, wants to get right to it. Working his way across, and now the thin crimp holds here. Ooh, Nathaniel muscling his way through. Now, tense moment for him. It's up to him to take the clips further, and you see he's just trying to reach out for those touch points ahead of time. A smart decision. There's one. Hush falls over the crowd to allow him to focus in. High pressure moment, able to move ahead. Come on, Nathaniel. He got 36 touch points by engaging those last few ledges that he could reach from that rest. Now, moment of truth. You see that first ledge is on a slope, but he is muscling his way through. Nathaniel Hanvu gets to the next to last ledge. A big toss coming up. Oh, no, my goodness. I was holding my breath. Nathaniel Hanvu almost clearing one of the most exciting courses we've got out here. Gets whiffed on the fist bump, Parker. That's okay. Nathaniel's locked in. Oh, my goodness. My goodness gracious, folks. Well, that was the first athlete we've seen get that far, having to unclip and reclip. Just used everything he had up there. Almost making it through. Whew, pins and needles, folks. Great run, Nathaniel. Tyler Smith, the technician. Going to try to fight his way across here. Got a burnout clear in the past. The hangboard from the barn being utilized. Increase that grip strength. Talked about how he's still recovering a bit from being overseas competing in Dubai. Let's see if he's able to lock in for this challenging burnout course, moving through quite comfortably right now. We're heading on to these next few sloped angles. He's got to go cliffs. Hopping his way across, no problem there. Getting a big backswing on this one, might just skip it as he pulls through and shakes out a little bit more. Heading on now to the Cane crossing. A couple of those skyhook holds utilize from earlier in the hybrid course. Making our way over to prepare for the clip in. Once he gets that red tape, when that 10-second mandatory wait period will activate, and then he can begin his climb. High pressure moment here. Hats off to the big time team, keeping these athletes safe, putting them in a really challenging position, making them work at height on some of these obstacles. Tyler Smith working his way up, trying to use some of that swing momentum to get up and around. Last chance to chalk out comfortably, or having to maneuver those carabiners on his own. Here we go. No problem on the first few ledges. Now on to those small crimps, fighting through. No problem for Tyler. Now, hush falls over the crowd once again. A little twisted up, but he's able to figure out one faces forward, one faces back. Got to have that cross lock on those carabiners before being allowed to traverse forwards. There's a look. Cannonball is the final touch point. Tyler taking the rest, fighting for it. Moving in. Crosses over. Big swing throw coming up. Got a match on the backswing. Had a hand on it. A great run from Tyler. 3:38 to the 40th touch point. Just a few seconds behind Nathaniel. So fist bumps all around to the crowd. So Nathaniel still going to hold the first place position for now in the burnout, with that time of 3:31.11. Touch point number 40. Cody Benway ends his run. This is in striking distance, potentially, of a first place position, as we are working our way through. We're going to go across the bogies. Find his rhythm here on the continuous laches across the spinning UFOs. Jackson coming up to finish things out. Already knows what he's got to do. How much energy do these athletes have remaining? This has been a pretty upper body intensive hybrid and speed yesterday and today. Cody going for the far side, matching and then dropping down. Some quick sideways tosses, bypassing that last bird box. Once it gets straight onto the canes. Working our way over. Again, another tall athlete just got to be mindful of the low swings. It's going to activate a little bit more of their core muscles as they try to keep their feet up. Sub 2 minutes to this point. And doesn't look like he's going to wait long. Has to wait that full 10 seconds on the red bar. He can shake out as much as he wants. He's not going to wait long. Here we go. Begins the climb up the ring. He's going to double up. Ooh, pull into it. He's going to try to swing a little bit more to make these grabs a little more manageable. Find his way under that belay line. Going into it right away. Not going to get beyond it. Everything used out there. As Cody gets unclipped, he's going to be in third place overall, 7th in the burnout. Leaving the door open for Jackson. Just needs to be a couple positions ahead of Cody and Nathaniel. Have a total number of points. Take first place overall. Final runner of the weekend, Jackson Erdos. As we work our way over. Up and into it. Well, Jackson just had to move a couple of swings into the burnout to clinch top spot. Rest of this, icing on the cake. You heard him say in his interview, wants to be that burnout athlete of the year. This will be one to do it in.
So Jackson is going to be our champion for this weekend. He's obviously trying to go for that clean sweep, so he needs to beat Tyler and Nathaniel on the burnout. So he would need to get a full clear on burnout. We know he's definitely going to try for it.
Well, onto the back lane. Here we go. Finding his rhythm on the back lane. Sideways boxes, no problem. On the swing here. Dodging past that bird box. Into the canes in just a second. And the feet up, swinging away across. Jackson now moving in to the clip in as we get a little bit more chalk. Coming out of the gravity forge. Can we forge a path to that final touch point? 10 seconds. Get clipped in. And he is set and ready. Trying to make this happen, getting a big swing build up. Got to have that momentum already there. Skipping a ring. Blade team working overtime. Keep that slack out of the way. Here we go. Onto the ledges. All comes down to this. Can we maintain the grip here on the tiny ledges to get to the break point in the middle? Ooh, holding still. Fighting for it. Jackson somehow makes it through, reaches for that touch point to get ahead a little further. Swinging a bit, got to make sure these are facing the correct direction, and there we go. Got the cross lock on the carabiners. Just can't think about it when you're up there, folks. And it all comes down to this. Trying to stay locked off at that 90-degree angle, and pops off there. And that'll do it. What a day. Got to hear from Nathaniel, but an impressive job. Jackson going to take the top spot of the weekend. We'll hear a word from Nathaniel and then a chat with Jackson. I got to head out there for some post-interview awards. Nathaniel! And heading down to the floor with an interview with Nathaniel.
He won Burnout. Give it up for Nathaniel! All right, everybody, we're standing by. Nathaniel Hanvu, Burnout win. How you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling so good. I just wanted to, after like hybrid, 10th place, I just was hoping to get into speed, and I just really wanted to try this awesome Burnout course. It's so much fun, and I'm just so happy I pulled off what I wanted to. Super close to the buzzer, but I haven't had an interview with you for a while, so.
How did you feel up there, dude? How was it up there?
It's definitely a little interesting. Definitely something that I've never really done before. I was a little pumped. In this middle part, I was just trying to shake out, just get as much rest as I can. And yeah, I knew once I was on those tiny cliffs for the first time, I knew I had them. So.
Yeah, you looked really, really good, and inches. I got to go back and look at the video because I was only down here, but I got to know how close you were to that cannonball. It was so epic, dude.
Close. Thank you.
Well, heading into the championship, it's in 2 weeks. You're extremely talented. You are super consistent. What are you looking forward to in these next 2 weeks to prepare for the championship?
I'm just looking forward to keep training, keep my training up. I don't train as much as I could, but just trying to keep pushing speed, because that's something that, even though my speed run today was good, something that I still got to work on. And yeah, super excited.
Well, dude, good luck. We cannot wait to see you in 2 weeks, and great job today.
Thank you.
Nice job. Jackson! Give it up for your winner today, Jackson Erdos! All right, Jackson. Well, it's been an interesting season. Coming into Ninja Intensity, there was a unique winner in every single qualifier. So back-to-back now, you've taken the dub. Send it a message.
Yeah, Life Force is coming up. It's in 2 weeks. I'm just training harder than ever before. In the speed interview, I was saying that February is definitely my hardest I've ever trained in my entire life, and I'm really glad to see that kind of progress start to show. And yeah, I worked hard for this, and I'm excited for what's coming up.
Well, we talked about it. It's never been done before. There's never been a repeat champion, not only back-to-back, but even just a repeat champion. What would that mean to you going into the championship?
I think winning Life Force would be the most important moment of my life. Maybe when I get married and have kids, that would be a hard, maybe it'll move up or move down. But yeah, I want this so bad, and I feel like it shows. I'm putting this work in. I went to 6 NSCs, which I didn't have to come here today, but everything's good experience. Whether you're competing in wave 1, 2, or 3, coming here and just giving it your all, you'll just learn for the next competition. So even for me, it's I'm going to use this as a lesson. I should not have pumped out as fast as I did on that burnout, so I'm going to use that, keep doing my 10-minute dead hangs, and try and improve my hang time.
Well, dude, the competition is going to be stiff, but you always seem to rise to the occasion. You're so much fun to watch, and holy cow, this championship is going to be epic, and I cannot wait to watch you in 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's going to be one for the ages.
Well, good luck, and yeah, celebrate the win.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Nice job.
Thanks.
And that's going to do it
turn it over
for
to
Big
Ryan
Tom.
Stratus.
Okay.
Top 8. Quick. All 8 qualifiers.
Get a quick look at the
All right,
leaderboard.
here we go, folks. Let's close out the day. All right. Okay, everybody, let's do the awards. Hats off to everybody. All athletes, give a round of applause. Great job, everybody. Really, really exciting courses out here at Big Time. In fourth place, Cody Benway. Fourth place, Cody. Come on up. Fourth place, Cody Benway. Where you at? Good job, man. Just fourth. Yeah, right there's good. In third place, Nathaniel Hanvu. What a run, brother. In second place, the technician, Tyler Smith. Nice job, brother. Good job, man. And in first place, once again, Jackson Erdos. And these are your top 4 athletes for the NSC qualifier here at Big Time. Give it up for them, folks. All good on photos. All right, gentlemen, hop on down. Great job. Awesome work, everybody. Awesome work. And 8th place finishers across the board are going to be qualified for the championship. 8th place qualified for the championship. And let's give it up to the Big Time team. Round of applause for Big Time. Where's he at? Mr. Swanson, come on out. These competitions are not easy to do. Great job to the Big Time team. Amazing work. Let's hear some words from Mr. Swanson.
Can we take it?
Yep.
Yep. All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming out. Spectators, people watching, athletes. It means a lot to me, to the entire Big Time crew, to see all you guys show up. And seriously, huge thank you to my staff for putting in tons of hours. Thank you so much, Joe, Parker, Xavier, Keyshawn, Carissa. Let's hear for them. Thank you so much. All right, we are going to do redemption time for athletes from this weekend only. Athletes only, but very important for redemption time. We unfortunately cannot do the end of the burnout in redemption time. We don't have enough pit pillows for that. You'll have to wait a little while. We're not going to do the up-high drop just yet until we have enough pit pillows. We're going to have pit pillows elsewhere first, then later we'll bring that over. There's a lot of big stuff. I just want to make sure we're safe, okay? Thank you very much, everybody.
Thanks, brother. Good job, man. And that's a wrap, folks. Thank y'all so much. We'll see y'all in just a few weeks at a Life Force for the championship. I'm Ryan Stratus. Catch y'all next time.
All right, everybody, that's going to do it for our Big Time qualifier. Appreciate everyone hanging out. Sorry I couldn't be on the stream with you guys. I had to be out on the course. You can see athletes already getting in there. But that is going to do it. A huge thank you to our Patreon supporters and our sponsors. This league is not possible without you guys. We're going to head to Life Force for the championship. It is going to be an epic event, and it is all thanks to you. These athletes appreciate it, and I appreciate it, and the entire NSC staff appreciates it. So thank you so much. That's going to do it for us. We will see you guys in 2 weeks.
Bye, everybody.
Sport Championship is brought to you by Olo, Michelin grade no slip shoes you can rely on for even the most difficult jumping spider. Electric Enzo virtual coaching, one-on-one virtual sessions with one of the best athletes in the game. Electrify your training. Silent Ninja, products ranging from custom obstacles to truss and accessories with quality you can trust. Remember, the K is silent. Biaggi Bros, supply chain and logistics with state-of-the-art warehousing across the U.S. DGS, obstacle manufacturer with lines designed by some of the best ninjas in our sport. Ninja Strong, designs and manufactures professional-grade obstacles from training gyms to backyard setups. Their mission is to inspire the next generation. Barbados Ninja Throwdown, an unbelievable competition in one of the most beautiful locations. You do not want to miss this Ninja Family Vacation competition. Sign up now for 2026. AD Obstacle, father-son duo taking their passion for the sport to creative obstacle design at AD Obstacle on Instagram. And Ninja Master, because scoring your competition shouldn't be an obstacle. To Libra Family Restaurant, supporters of the Ronald McDonald House, consider donating today. Special thank you to the Shields and Voz family for their support, and Bucket of Chalk, the official chalk sponsor of NSC. Reach into the bucket and grab some chalk today. Check out the NSC store. Our Season 5 tour shirts are up and available now. We've also got a lot of other sweet merch, so go online and check it out.
From the secret factory in an unknown corner of the world, Bucket of Chalk is coming to you handmade, perfectly balanced, and made with love.
Hi, my name's Enzo Wilson, but you might know me as Electric Enzo. Do you have an at-home ninja rig, but you struggle with knowing what to train? Or maybe you live too far from a gym to go all the time? Well, that's where I come in. I offer virtual one-on-one ninja coaching. I absolutely love coaching you guys, and I work with anyone regardless of age, experience, or equipment. Your training will be personalized to your specific goals. Head to electricenzo.ninja or call the number on screen to book a free strategy call today. I'm so excited to work with you guys, and let's level up you or your kids' ninja game.
You don't fail because you're not strong enough, or fast, or reactive enough. You don't fail because of traffic or people or weather. You fail because you don't trust yourself to make it.
Ninja Strong was started at home, built by a family who lives this sport. A family willing to build for the next generation of ninjas. Not just to build obstacles, but to build confidence, courage, and determination. Because today's grit becomes tomorrow's greatness. Family built, Ninja Strong.
Silent Ninja builds the same competition-grade obstacles the pros train on, right in your backyard or gym. Obstacles designed by elite athletes take your training to the next level. Use code NSC10 to get 10% off your purchase this weekend only.
What's up, ninjas? We're excited to tell you more about our Bucket Mania competition. This event is 4 days long. The first 2 days, July 30th and 31st, is our 6th Pro Bucket of Chalk competition, bringing back the 4-stage traditional format that we all love so much.
August 1st and 2nd will be Mini Bucket. Last year was incredible watching the next generation of athletes coming out. This year, everything will be bigger and better.
Sign up is on screen right now, and we'll see you there.
Check out AD Obstacles, Inc., father-son team of Aiden and Dave McLaren, taking their passion for the sport and turning it into creativity by designing and manufacturing custom ninja obstacles and rigging in Ontario, Canada. DM for pricing at AD Obstacles on Instagram. From registration to scoring and event setup to league administration, Ninja Master has been dedicated to delivering the best community experience possible for the athlete, parent, fan, gym, and league. If you need help in creating and maintaining a regional ninja league, or you're involved in a different sport that could use the kind of comprehensive system that Ninja Master provides, reach out, ninjamastersoftware.com.